Hello, Tasfai here from the Tutorial Academy. This is English Oromo lesson, especially for Oromo for communication purposes. In this video, we are going to see about time and the calendar. Time in the calendar is one of the areas that we use for communication in any language, I presume. Because we ask time, we reply to time, we ask lots of things related to calendar and the time. So we need to know what are the times are also called, how we ask questions related to time. We'll see in this video all of this. So start from a day. The day is called in Afaan Oromoo it's called guyyaa. Guyyaa, week, torbee, fortnight, kudharfan. It means actually 14 in there. Kudharfan, kudha afur means 14. Kudharfan. Obviously, we also call the torbee lama, 2 weeks. Torbee lama. Lama means 2. Month is ji'a. Ji'a, because the sound is very prominent, very clearly heard. That's why we have the apostrophe over there. So normally we don't hear the vowel sound is like that. Like for example, if we see guyyaa, so we only see gu and the ya, and we don't hear a is there only to give sounds for the ya sound, for the ga sound, so on. But here a is by itself, ji'a. That's why it has a apostrophe there. Year, waggaa, era, bara. So these are the time frames. So we can say now 2 weeks, torban lama. Look at the structure, how we call it, not lama torban, no direct translation, as many people say wrongly. It is not torban, it is not lama torban, like it's in English here. It is torban lama. Torban lama. After 3 weeks, torbee sadii booddee. Torbee sadii booddee. So we can also torban sadii booddee. We can use the same, torban sadii booddee, or torbee sadii booddee. We can use like that. Every week, look at these structures. Every week, torban, torbaniin. We repeat the word. Not we don't have every like that. Torban, torbaniin. Torban, torbaniin. Torban, torbaniin. Every year, waggaa, waggaan. Waggaan. Every month, ji'a, ji'aan. We can also say every day, guyyaa, guyyaan. Okay. 4 years, just like this. 2 weeks, torban lam. 4 years, waggaa afur. So it's swapped again. Waggaa afur. Waggaa afur, not afur waggaa, but it is waggaa afur. Okay, so we can ask questions like that. What time is it? Sa'aatiin meeqaa? Meeqa means how much, also how many, like counting, but it is not as counting here, it is asking what time is it. Sa'atiin meeqa? Sa'atiin meeqa? You can reply to this question like amma sa'aatiin kudhaniif walakkaadha. Amma sa'aatiin kudhaniif walakkaadha. Look at the apostrophe over here, sa'aatiin. If I don't have that apostrophe, it's going to be sa'aatiin. That's wrong. So sa'aatiin, which means time. Sa'aatiin kudhaniif walakkaadha. Walakkaa means half. Kudhan means 10. Amma sa'aatiin kudhaniif walakkaadha. There is in Oromo saying f, which means and. Kudhaniif walakkaadha. Even though it is not in there, we always say it. Kudhaniif walakkaadha. We don't say kudhan walakkaadha. This is half 10. We don't say half 10. We normally in Oromo say 10 and a half. Kudhaniif walakkaadha. Okay. What date is today? Guyyaan meeqa har'a? Or you can say guyyaan har'a meeqa? Both possible. Guyyaa, as we've seen, it's day, it's date. Guyyaan meeqa har'a? Guyyaan har'a meeqa? Har'a guyyaan amajjii 14dha. Har'a, today, guyyaan, the date, amajjii, that is January 14dha. Okay, we can replace number, month, and so on, and then answer our questions like that way. What year were you born? Bara kam dhalatte? Bara kam dhalatte? Bara kam dhalatte. So here the change in meaning from waggaa to like era. So the bara has a dual meaning here as on the context. So waggaa, we can't say waggaa kam dhalatte. Waggaa kam dhalatte. You can say egga dhalatte waggaa meeqa. How many years are since you are born? Or how many years is today since you're born? You can say like that. But bara here is also waggaa. Bara kam dhalatte. Which year were you born? Okay. So you can say bara 1975 dhaladhe. Bara 1975 dhaladhe. Bara 1975 dhaladhe. So bara again is a specific year, not era. Okay, we need to know those while when communicating in Afaan Oromo. So I think I've finished this video over here with your question. What that come next month in Afaan Oromo means? Come next month. Ji'a dhufu kottu. Ji'a maal keessa jirraa? Ji'a kana kottu. Which one is the answer? Because I believe we have touched all this in our previous lessons. So I'm sure you can have a try for this one. So exercise on this is a very important topic areas, and thank you for being with me, and have a nice time. Bye bye.